my reference. And I'm not sure if the snapping tool stays. I want to say it does. Yeah, so that's another kind of added bonus to having it available. It allows me to snap to it and at least see it. I mean, you can do it in invisible mode too, I guess, but fuck you. I'm streaming. Look at me. I'm the captain now. All right. So let's do this. So another thing too is when you're kind of making things is you want to make up a story for them. So I imagine this is like a spy robot that, you know, is kind of like spying on the denizens of dirty land. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But also turn this annoying shit. Well, yeah, we'll keep it on. So we're gonna give it some character, you know. So the idea is, how does this thing, you know, kind of become a thing? So what I would like to imagine is that some mad scientist, let me pull this up, gave this bitch some throttle under its little spot here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this face, we're going to extrude it inward, and then we're going to cut it up like this. I want to give it some thruster. Or a thruster. However you want to say that. Okay, so another thing we can do here, we can go ahead and fill the hole. Not like that. That's not how you fill the hole. I feel like it is. Creative. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just take this one. We're going to go to Mesh, Separate. Nope. Mesh, Detach. There we go. We'll pull this down. So this is kind of the perfect size for our lid. And then we're going to grab these and we're going to fill that hole. There we go. Look at that. Fuck yeah. Mom said I was never going to be anything. I'm a goddamn merman. Alright. So I like this. Now, another little thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extrude it up twice. So I'm going to pull this one up. And I'm going to pull it up one more time so I get the center bevel piece. And this doesn't be exact. Alright, we're going to fucking reverse that mesh display because that's going to irritate the bejesus great everything. Control Z, my little friend. Alright, so this is what we'll do then. Select these faces. And then we'll do that. There. It's a little hard to see the other side of that. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have made it quite that big. Okay, see something else we can do? We can delete it. Not that button. And then we're going to just do it again. We're going to repeat. And this is kind of the cool part about doing this, is because there is no, like, oh, I fucked up. We can always start over if we need to. We have that freedom. This is America. Alright, we're going to pull it back up, and we're going to do it again. And we're going to go into face mode. We're going to reverse these normals. We're going to pull it up. So what I was trying to do is, with these little edges here, so it makes this nice little edge, we're going to kind of pull it out. So it's going to be like a little cap. And then what we're going to do is we're going to give it like a little... I don't know how we want to go about this. So let's try a couple different things here. So normally what you would start having is kind of a kit bashing set. We're going to make everything here though. But a lot of, you know, professional artists will use kind of a set of just different high poly or even low poly pieces that they can throw in here, like, oh, I need a hinge. I've got 5,000 of them. And so they'll pull it in. So we're going to make our own little hinge. So we're going to start with maybe a square. Yeah, fuck it. We'll start with a square. Okay, so this is where things are going to get kind of cool. So we're going to reduce it down. We're going to stretch it out. And we're just going to play this game until we figure out what we want. And then we can even do a little Google search like robot latch door hinge. Because other people have done it better than you, so why not take their idea? Yeah, it's called stealing. And I fucking love it. Hey, guess what you get when you type that in? Not robots. Okay, looks like we're not stealing. But you know what would be cool? Is if it's not just a latch, but maybe like an actual arm that opens up. Okay, so I like that idea better. So let's say this little thing has a... Yeah, let's pull this down. We're going to bevel this piece or pull it up. Okay, so we'll do a couple of these little spots. So this is what we're going to do here. Because I'm tired of fighting with this shit. I'm going to actually mesh separate. And we're going to add this to another layer. And we can always combine later. I mean, I'm not worried about it. There we go. And we're going to call this one Trashcan robot lid. Love it. Invalid name. God damn it. Alright, so I don't care if you're an underscore person or not, but we're not doing that today. Alright, so now we're cool. And we're just gonna kind of leave that one free floating. So we're gonna pull this back down, we're gonna extrude it in, or stretch it in rather. So the idea is I want this cool little latch piece. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bevel these edges. Yeah. Tell you, don't fucking mock the bevel tool. Alright, we want this exact on here, so we're gonna move it down into a point mode, and we're gonna latch it down on here. Nope. Alright. Move it up. And we're going to, do I have a good view? Yeah, this will work. We're going to move it here, and then we're going to move another one here. Yeah, so I like this idea. It's way cooler. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep working on this little piece. So I'm going to add, maybe like a little screw head? Yeah. Maybe not that big. Get up there. We're going to do our best to center on the side. Again, this doesn't have to be exact. I mean, we're kind of shooting from the hip here, but we want it to look good. And let's reduce this. We don't need this sphere as fucking high poly it is. Maybe something like a little 5 and 5? No, too small. Maybe like a 10 and 10. There we go. Love it. Come on, it's a cute little button. And then we're going to clip it in. Alright guys, and this is why I like fucking beveling. Looks good, looks sharp, looks clean. And let's do this. Let's keep the outside edges pretty sharp. Of course. Okay, so another way we can do this is we can just bevel it like this. Yeah. I don't play by your fucking rules. Let's see here. And I don't want it that. There you go, just something kind of... There we go, we'll dig it in a little bit more. We'll bring this down. Again, if you're not using this view, you're fucking weird. Oh, you know what, now it looks weird, so now we gotta kick it up here. So let's go 15 and 15. There you go, not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, so now we're gonna go into mesh. Booleans, we're gonna do union. Okay, so I know we used the difference before, but unions make this nice little face on the inside, cuts it out for you, keeps it clean. Again, another reason that booleans is kind of the standard now of, how to cut in kind of weird pieces. If you don't like them, get used to it, because everyone else does. Pure pressure, homie. Alright, so another reason I like to lock in my tool settings for my rotate tool is because I'm getting that exact turn each time. And so I know faux show. That's a 180. I'm gonna go back into the wrong view. We're gonna go back in here, pull it out just enough. All right, so we got this cool little latch piece right now, and then we're gonna add a. So we're just trying stuff. We'll sort it out later. I mean, it's good to stay organized to a point, but you don't want to impede kind of that creation idea. You want things kind of free flowing. You want this kind of nice rhythm. You know, once you get going, don't really bog down by looping it together. Don't get too far outside before you start organizing the layers and things like that, but keep it kind of free. How are we doing on time? 2:30. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to want this exact, at least pretty darn close. So I'm going to grab this face here. I'm going to go into this mode, and I'm going to grab it. I'm going to match up with this side. I'm going to do the same for the other. Grab it, go back into this mode here. What the fuck? Why am I grabbing the center? Oh. Alright, so we got this kind of exact latch piece. And so we're going to just kind of thinking out how I want this arm to look. Yeah, I definitely want this part beveled. And what I may do is just save some of these separately so we can use them later. So we're going to bevel this side. Let's do something easy to remember, because I'm never going to remember that fucking number. You know what? I don't even have to, because, you know, we're just being fucking dumb. What is this shit? Get off of here. Yeah, okay. Fuck it. Whatever. Now get off. Okay. We're gonna play this fucking game. Oh, hey, fun fact. I was clicking some random fucking button. Alright, mesh tools, bevel. Alright, so we'll give that a shot. We'll put it in here. And what we'll do is we'll actually move our pivot point here. We're going to move it down a little bit, and then we'll rotate with this. So another cool thing is we kind of rotate based on this arm now. And especially when we go into animating, you know, your pivot points are going to be super important. So, you know, definitely make sure they work. You don't want to get to this point and it's definitely not fucking working. So this works. I'm not sure I like the design as much. I think what would be cooler is kind of a piston. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's take a quick pee break. And we'll do a piston instead of this, which I like a little bit more. Okay, be right back.